Hi everyone and welcome to my thank card. It's Friday. Today we'll be making a card using the new vanilla flower trim flowers in this catalogue. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use one of these flowers, but I'm going to spray 3 of them. So what I've done is I've made a mixture. I'm just going to trim 3 off. And I'm going to just use a protective backing. So I'm just got my protective mat here. I just find it's easier to wipe and clean. So I've got a little spray mist here where I've sprayed some rich raspberry. Rich raspberry with some alcohol isocol on it and a little bit of shimmer paint. And I'm just going to soak as much as I can the flour and let that sit and dry while we make the rest of the card. I'm going to start off with a white card base, which is 4 inches by 6 inches. The reason why I've gone with these measurements because if you use a 12 by 12 you can get 3 cards out of that. So I've got a strip here of 6 by 2.5 of black and also a strip of white cardstock to go just 1/4 inch thinner than this one. Okay, so grabbing this white piece of cardstock, I'm going to grab my large background stamp, which is the Parlor Prince. This is one of my favourite background stamp, and I'm just going to ink that up with basic black ink. And I just need a good strip, so I'm just going to first swipe it, smush it down, and then swipe. And then pat to make sure I've got good coverage, good ink coverage on this. Okay. Then I'm going to grab, before it dries, my cardstock. Try and sit that on straight. And just some scrap piece of copy paper. Try and apply as much even pressure as you can throughout the whole pressing. Just lift gently up. Okay, so just moving that out of the road. Now I'm going to place that on there. Okay, so snailing that down on the black piece of cardstock. I'm going to place this towards the right hand side. And I'm just trying to think which way I should want it up. So that's going to be dimensionalized up top, just so it pops. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab that flour. I'm just going to make sure it's fully dried before I play with it so I don't get ink everywhere. And in the meantime, I'm going to grab some, using old olive cardstock and cutting out with this Sizzler leaves die, just some leaves for the rose. Okay, so what I've done, I actually used the heat gun and then it lightened the colour up again, so I did another coat and whack it through the heat gun again just to make that colour just a little bit darker, because it just really absorbed the ink and I just think it just looks heaps pretty. It's like it definitely shows the rich raspberry colour and it's just a little bit of a lighter version, which I like. I'm just going to grab my ribbon scissors and I'm just going to cut one, where is it? I think one should do, from what I'm just aiming for a real simple card. Okay, so I have found a sentiment that I want to use. The sentiment I'm using is "You are such a blessing in my life." And this is from the Blessings from Heaven stamp set. Sorry about my voice too, by the way. I'm just battling a little bit of the flu. But it won't keep me from making my cards. If anything, it's more therapeutic. Okay, so I've got a little piece of white cardstock, and again grabbing my basic black ink, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Now I'm going to stamp that like that. And that's going to be stuck down with my snail on this cardstock. Okay, so it's pretty much just assembling most of this card now. I'm going to stick that straight down. I'm going to have a rosette there, and I've got plenty of these little leaves. I cut 4 of them over, but I'm only going to use like just a couple. I could probably just grab one from just one cutout, really. One. I just want to make it clean and simple with just a touch of shabbiness with the parlour prints and ink. Okay, so I'm going to put them all together using glue dots. I just couldn't resist because I love my bling, so I've added a pearl in the middle of the rose there. So this is something very simple and clean. It's just, you know, using some existing from the catalogue, existing stamp sets, and adding a new touch of element using these beautiful flowers. So don't hesitate in getting these flower trims. They're just gorgeous. There's so many. There's, how many? There's like 1.8 meters or 2 yards. It's just so much. It's just so fabulous, and I know I'll be using these in the next couple of projects. I think they're awesome, and they're versatile. You can ink them up, you can sponge them, so you just get the tips, and it's just so pretty. So I hope you like this Thank Card It's Friday. Something clean and simple. And don't forget to visit my blog, joherbert.com, or even visit my Facebook page. Like and share. I love sharing other demonstrators or other inspirational pictures. So it's all about sharing the love of paper crafting. Okay, peeps, have a good weekend. Bye.